Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Hazel, and if you're new here, this channel is all about my motherhood and lifestyle journey. So if it's something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today's video is going to be about what's going in my hospital bag. If you watched my last video, I announced that I am pregnant, so I'm really excited. This is going to be baby number 3. Pregnancy number 2 because I had twins the first time round, but I'm really excited to show you guys what's going to go in my hospital bag. So if you guys are going to enjoy this video, don't forget to like it and hit that subscribe button. So as I mentioned, I am 36 weeks pregnant already. I am bumping along. As you can see, my bump is getting big. I mean, it's not too different from my first pregnancy. You know, I was carrying twins, but I feel like in this pregnancy, I'm carrying about the same. I was showing really early and everyone was like, oh my gosh, are you carrying twins? I was like, no, this time round, no, it's just one baby. But I am excited for how this pregnancy is going. I will try and record a video for you guys about what I experienced in each trimester. But today, I'm going to focus on what is going in my hospital bag. Yes, you can say, oh, you know, I'm a second time mum, I've been there before, but I feel like I'm having to sort of like refresh my brain. You know, when you forget about what it's like to look after a little newborn. My kids are 3 years old almost, and they're just running around. So to think about what to put in your hospital bag for a newborn, I had to think about that a bit. So I'll show you guys what I've put in my bag. I'm looking over here because I have a huge suitcase. I'm not taking a bag, I'm going to take a suitcase. And now I love this. Yeah, I saw this in Matalan, and this suitcase, it wasn't even too expensive. It was on sale, but I bought it a couple months back. I was expecting to go on holiday, and obviously when COVID kind of hit, I was just like, okay, I ain't going anywhere. But now it's serving its purpose. I love the fact that it's got 2 compartments inside. So it's got a flat lay, and then it's got a bit where you can actually zip it, and it's separate from the rest of the suitcase. So I'm going to use it for my bits, and the other side is going to be for baby. And I also like the fact that it's a pull along, a drag along. So when I'm having my contractions, I ain't carrying no bag over my back. I'm going to drag this suitcase along. And if I need to go up the stairs, I'm hoping that hubby's going to be there to help me. So this is the suitcase that I'm going to take. So the first thing that's going in my hospital bag is a towel. And, you know, obviously being a nurse, I know that they have towels in hospitals. They have towels everywhere, but I personally want to take my own one, and that is for comfort reasons as well as sanitation. So obviously with COVID that's going around, I want to just bring my own stuff. So I want to come with my things and go with my things. I don't want to have to be sharing things that, you know, other people have used. So I'm going to pack my towel. Secondly is going to be my toiletry bag. Now this is just an old bag that I've got, but it's got a few compartments in it, which is quite handy. And in my toiletry bag, I'm going to put things like my toothbrush and toothpaste. I'm going to put my shower gel. I'll show you guys a few bottles that I picked up when Primark was open. But literally it was like a pack of 5. You know those little travel sets that you get? So in one, I'm going to put some shampoo. Well, this is shower gel. And in this one, it's a little spray bottle. So I'm going to put water in there and use that as a mist for if I'm getting hot, you know, during labour. It's going to be quite handy. And then I've got a little other ones where I've put things like shea butter if I want to moisturise the baby, some body cream for myself. So these are really, really handy. So a few other things that I'm putting in my hospital bag are things like my body scrubber, also like handy clips and hair bands. I'm also going to be taking Vaseline and my shower cap. And these are just a few necessities, you know, alongside makeup and perfume and things like that I can just sort of shove in my toiletry bag, as well as my handy face mask. You know, I'm hearing that obviously, even if you're going through labour, sometimes they want you to be wearing a face mask. I know they'll probably give you a clinical one, but it's also nice to have, you know, your own to take along with you. So that's that. I will also be taking some painkillers. This is paracetamol and ibuprofen. So my midwife basically recommended that if there's any medication you want to take, so things like pain relief or, you know, stool softeners, that you should try and bring your own, because sometimes it can take a while for the nurses to actually give them to you. And it's easier to kind of monitor and regulate your own pain when you're feeling it. So I will be taking along some paracetamol with me, and, you know, just other little things like my deodorant and other toiletries. So this is an item that is a non-essential, but I have heard a lot of women saying that when they went into labour, they used a fan. Now, this little fan is probably not the most powerful, but I'm sure if I'm feeling really hot during labour and I'm sweating, this might just, you know, take the edge off things a little bit. So I am going to take this along with me. When you were in labour, did you take a fan? Or if you're planning on having your baby sometime soon, are you packing something that's like this or some other sort of non-essential things? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm also going to take some maternity pads. Now, I know that postpartum, there's going to be a lot of blood. There's going to be a lot of bleeding. It's TMI, but you know what, it's natural. So these are the maternity pads that I'm taking. It comes as a pack of 10. They are extra long, comfortable, so from front to back. I'm hoping it's going to give me maximum coverage. It has only got 10 in the pack, but if I need some more, I'm just going to send hubby to bring some more from home, and hopefully they will manage. Obviously, when I had my twins, I had a planned cesarean. So for me, I didn't feel as if the blood was as much as people were describing had they gone through a natural labour. So this is the first time I'm really taking a lot of pads with me. Alongside that, I'm also taking some breast pads. Now, I do have reusable breast pads, but I am taking the disposable ones simply because I may not need them. I mean, obviously, when you first have a baby, your milk doesn't always come out. It hasn't always come in yet. I'm just going to take a few of these pads along with me just in case I need them, just in case I do leak, and we'll see how I get on with them. Alongside my pads, I'm also going to take Lancino. So Lancino is a nipple cream, which is supposed to help with sort of, you know, soothing the nipples to reduce some of the pain, especially if, you know, obviously I'm going to be trying to breastfeed, so I know it's going to be a little bit painful. Advice does say that breast milk is probably best for managing, you know, sore nipples and things like that, but it's also good just to have Lancino as an extra protection, as an extra barrier just against the pain and the cracked nipples. So I'm going to take that along with me. So I'm also going to be packing some wipes. Now, these are baby wipes, a really good brand, and I've decided to take these because they are sort of 100% biodegradable, they are plastic free, and they're really, really handy for newborn babies. But I'm using them for myself. I'm going to be using, they're so multi-purpose that I'll be using them to remove my makeup, to wipe off my sweat. If anything's messy, you know, if anything's dirty, I can use these wipes. They're going to be so handy. I mean, when it comes to babies, they also suggest you pack some cotton wool. So if I'm washing the baby, I'm going to be using cotton wool just to wipe down the baby. The wipes are usually going to be for me. So we'll see how I get on with that. So the next things going in my hospital bag are clothes, but I want to ask you ladies a question. Did you take a dressing gown? So I've only got one of those big fluffy dressing gowns, and I was thinking I would just carry it out of my house, you know, wrap it around my arm and I'll just carry it like that, because it's not going to fit in my suitcase. There's just no space for it. I have thought about getting one of those lightweight dressing gowns, but I just think, you know what, I would probably be more comfortable in a cardigan. So for now, I'm packing a cardigan in my hospital bag, and I might carry the dressing gown. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Did you take a dressing gown? Did you find that it was worth it? Did you not even use it after you took it? Let me know what you guys think about me taking a dressing gown. I'll also be packing some dressing gowns. So I've got about 2 sets of dressing gowns, and I picked these up again in Primark, cheap and cheerful, and they are perfect for, you know, post-labour, during labour. They are loose fitting, they are stretchy. These are black. So what you'll find is that in my hospital bag, I'm packing a lot of loose fit clothing like leggings and baggy tops, but they're usually black. And that's because, you know, you hear about a lot of stains, you hear a lot of people, you know, women are sort of bleeding, and you don't want to be walking around with stains on you. So personally, black is the go-to color. I'm going to be packing a lot of black leggings, a lot of sort of black long sleeve tops, black short sleeve tops, and I also have some maternity bras. So I have a variety of maternity bras. These are ones that would help to make breastfeeding a lot easier, as well as having just, you know, like sports bras where they just feel so much looser, so much more comfortable. So I'm going to be packing a few of those. I've got my underwear, baggy black again, but I've also got some different colors, but these ones are just so that they are comfy and I can actually wear my maternity pads with the underwear. I haven't decided to buy any disposable ones. I feel like I've got plenty of knickers already. I would prefer to just wear my own underwears, just wash it if I need to, but I'm hoping that the pads would be absorbent and I wouldn't need any. I've also got some handy flip-flops. Now these are perfect for walking around the ward as well as when you're having a shower. I think there's a lot of women who forget that actually if you do want to shower, you're going to be going in barefoot and you don't want that. So handy flip-flops and some nice comfy socks to keep you warm during labour, because apparently even though you're sweating, your feet get really cold. So I'm going to take some really nice comfy socks to use either during labour or after I've had my baby, and if I have to stay overnight, at least then I can be comfy. Now let's talk about what I'm packing for baby. I am excited. So I've got a few blankets. Yes, they are white, just because I like white. They're very neutral, you know, very plain and simple. And I'm packing about 3 blankets. The thing is, when newborns are born, they are dirty. They are covered in all sorts of blood and vernix and everything like that. So that's why I'm packing 3 blankets, just in case I need to be changing them. And as well as taking blankets, I'm going to be taking some muslin cloths. So I'm taking this set of 3 muslins, and I'm hoping it's going to be enough. These muslins you can actually get in the All Mums gift box. Now, side note guys, did start a little business during the pandemic. Please head to allmums.co.uk and you'll find some baby and motherhood gift boxes, and each box contains a collection of baby or motherhood necessities. It's perfect for, you know, from conception, so when you find out you're first pregnant, up until when the baby is babbling and weaning. So please check it out. It's also on Instagram at allmums_, and have a look at the gift boxes. So these 3 pack of muslin cloths, you can find them in the Rose newborn gift box, perfect for newborn babies. So this is a pack of 3 that I'm going to be taking with me. So for baby, I'm also going to take some hats. Now, I mean, this is just 2, but I have got a few more that will be going in my hospital bag. My midwife did recommend that I did take at least maybe 4 or 5 hats. As I mentioned before, when babies are born, they are covered in all sorts of goo, and they like to put a baby hat on straight away. So she was recommending that I bring a couple and then you know, save my nicest hat for when baby's heading home. So I'm going to take about 4 or 5 hats with me, and along with that I'm going to take some scratch mittens. Now these are not necessary at this point, but it is good just to have them just in case if you've got a big baby, or the baby's just born with nails, or you know, they love touching their face because they've been cramped up in the, you know, the womb for so long. Having some scratch mittens are going to be good, and they also keep the baby nice and warm and cozy. Along with those, some socks. I'm taking quite a few socks just in case. Are they not just the cutest? Baby just needs to come now, literally, just so I can throw some socks on the baby. These are the cutest socks, and I picked these up in a pack of 3 from H&M. Super good quality, really good quality. And I've also ordered some more from Zara, just sort of to have you know, a mix of size ranges. So you have newborn, and then you have like 0 to something. I don't really understand the sizes, to be honest, but if baby's gonna have big feet, baby's gonna have big feet, and at least they can grow into them. I'm also going to pack some newborn vests. I'm going to take a mixture of short sleeve and long sleeve. I can just show you guys there. This is the long sleeve one, you know, because you don't know whether it's going to be hot or cold, and I think depending on the outfits that the baby's going to wear, you're going to want to go with a mixture of short sleeve and long sleeve. I'm going to also be taking some sleep suits. Now I'm not going to show you my sleep suits because they're not as gender neutral as I thought they would be, and I don't want to give away the gender. I do know if it's a boy or a girl, but you guys will find out when the baby is born, so I'm excited to announce that to you guys. So I'm not going to show you guys any of the sleep suits at the moment, but I will show you this cute You know what? I don't know if baby's going to fit in this. It really depends on how big the baby's going to be. But this is adorable. Now, I picked this up from Zara, and it is like a going home sort of outwear jacket. Now, baby can wear this when they're in the car seat. Although, I mean, it's not too puffy, so I think this should do fine. I know that they do advise you to remove, you know, snowsuits and things like that before the baby goes in the car seat, but I think this could work, and it just looks so warm and cozy. I feel like I need to buy something just to match. You know, when you want to just match with baby. But yeah, this is adorable, and I can't wait to see my baby wearing this. Now that more or less clothes are out of the way, let's talk practical things. So nappies, Pampers, whatever brand you're going to use, you're going to need nappies. Now, I know obviously if you go to hospital in an emergency, they are going to have nappies for you, but it's always good to bring a bunch of your own. I mean, babies, they tend to go toilet maybe up to 10 times a day. So depending on how long you might be staying in hospital, if it's a planned cesarean, for instance, or if you're just going to have a normal birth and you might just stay maybe up to 12 hours, then that would kind of determine how many nappies you need to take. I'm going to take a pack of, I mean, this is a pack of 40, but I've taken half out. So I'm just going to take about 20 nappies just in case. And if I need more, again, my husband can, you know, come and pick some up for me. But I'm going to take Pampers, and I've purchased these ones in a size 1. With my twins, I used size 0 because they were premature. They were £4.11, £5.2. They were very small. This baby is already weighing at £6 size, so I'm going straight for size 1, and hopefully they should fit. So those are my nappies. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about milk. So again, most hospitals, they do have milk, but I'm going to take some Aptamil along with me. So when I had my twins, my milk didn't come in straight away, and that's normal for most women. Your milk doesn't always come in straight away, but they always want to encourage you to, you know, try and get the baby to latch, especially if you are considering breastfeeding. But my issue last time is that I had an issue with the twins latching because they were small, their mouths were small, and then also, you know, the issues with flat nipples and everything like that. So yes, TMI, but we're going to talk about it. So for me, and just to, you know, manage my own anxieties, and just to make sure that, you know, babies are, you know, my baby's going to be eating, and, you know, I don't want them to lose too much weight. I thought that if I'm struggling at all with milk coming, you know, naturally, I'm going to feed with formula. Now, my midwife recommended this box. So it's not just Aptamil number 1, but these are actually with the teats already on them. So they're sterilized bottles with the teat already. I can just warm and feed straight away. For me, when I tell you, this is going to be so handy and so practical, because when I was in the hospital before, you know, I had to go and leave my babies to go and warm up a bottle, and then I was using the hospital bottles that were already, you know, that I had to sterilize. During COVID right now, I just want to keep things sterilized. I want to keep my own things, take what I want to the hospital and bring what I need back. So these bottles are going to be handy for me because I can feed straight away and I can dispose of them, and I'm not having to share bottles with anybody else. That's just my personal experience, and you know, what I would prefer. Basically, that's my preference. Are you guys going to be taking milk to the hospital if you're pregnant? What type of milk are you bringing? Is this something that you guys would consider taking, these pre-made bottles? Let me know, guys, in the comments down below. If you are thinking of breastfeeding, you know, what tips have you got? Is there anything that, you know, maybe I should be doing to prepare, just to make things easier for me? Are you guys looking forward to the breastfeeding experience? Let me know. So guys, that is more or less everything that is going in my hospital suitcase. Okay, I am going to take another bag. In that bag is going to be food because I like to eat. So snacks, biscuits, you know, fruits, drinks, Lucozade. Has anybody had good experiences with Lucozade? Because that is all I'm hearing, that you should be taking energy drinks. Obviously, I didn't get to labour the first time round in my pregnancy, so this is all new to me. But I'm going to take some Lucozade, some water, and just some sort of general things, you know, snacks to kind of get me through the long hours of labour. So that is going to be in another bag. Let me know if there's anything else that I'm missing. But you know, in terms of taking things to the hospital, women like to take things like a TENS machine for pain. They might take a birthing ball with them, a nursing pillow. I think I'm going to take my nursing pillow just to, you know, have to help with breastfeeding and to keep me comfortable in the hospital. But if there is anything that I am missing out, please list it below in the comments, because, you know, I like to pack and I don't want to get to the hospital and regret leaving something at home. So if there's things that I've missed, or if there's things that you thought, oh, actually, I didn't think about that, let me know. Okay. Don't forget, ladies, your birthing pack. If you've got a birthing plan or all your notes, make sure they're packed and next to your suitcase. You don't want to forget that and have to come back for it. And yeah, I think that is pretty much everything. So everyone, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what's going inside my hospital bag. Again, if I'm missing anything, let me know. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like it, give it a thumbs up, share it, and most importantly, please consider subscribing to this channel. It goes a long way in helping me feel confident that you guys are enjoying my content and bringing out more for you. So I will see you guys in the next video.